Hello? Thanks for joining us again on the channel. This one's been on my radar for a while, and now, thanks to a friend who got his hands on it, I finally get to share the experience with you. Before we get started, feel free to check out the discount link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found a fantastic solution for their home office network troubles. When compared to an older model from the same company, this new portable router delivered a much more stable connection with noticeably less jitter and latency, thanks to its updated wireless technology. For our reviewer, a wired connection for their work PC is non-negotiable, as it handles a lot of sensitive voice and VPN traffic. By pairing this compact device with their main router, they were able to use it as a wireless client, creating what they feel is the most ideal and reliable wired link for their specific needs. What really sold them on this particular travel router was a unique feature not found in many competing products: the ability to completely disable its own wireless radios while it's being used as a network extender. This, combined with its small footprint, made it a better choice than other, more powerful devices that were simply too large for their limited space. They also appreciated that everything could be configured through a simple web interface, with no mandatory app to deal with. Beyond their personal use case, this client suggests the device is a perfect fix for anyone struggling with lag on older hardware like gaming consoles or PCs. It can be set up as a wireless bridge to provide a stable, wired connection to multiple gadgets, especially if paired with an inexpensive network switch. The underlying open-source firmware is a huge plus, offering a level of freedom and security that puts their mind at ease, especially given recent security lapses from some big-name competitors. While the standard cost felt a bit high, its performance in solving their frustrating latency issues made it a genuinely impressive and worthwhile purchase.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has been putting travel routers through their paces for quite a while, and after trying several different ones, this travel companion truly stands out as the best. What really impressed our reviewer was its consistent and stable connection. It just works plain and simple, and does so flawlessly with both Android and iPhones. This client mainly uses a travel router to stream their son's baseball games and stay online while traveling. With other brands, the reviewer often struggled with constant connection drops, especially when the cellular signal wasn't great. Troubleshooting those issues became a huge headache since there were so many potential causes. As an example, one competing brand seemed to have problems with specific USB cables, even though it claimed they were compatible. It took weeks of testing and frustrating exchanges with support to figure out the solution, only to realize the product was incompatible with USB 3, 1 Gen 2 and USB 2.0 had to be used. In stark contrast, our reviewer found the support for this particular router to be amazing. The support team was patient, responsive, and genuinely helpful. This reviewer experienced a few minor bugs early on, but the support team quickly reviewed user logs, provided effective workarounds, and assured that fixes would be implemented in the next firmware updates. Also, the external touchscreen is a game changer. Being able to switch between repeater mode and tethering mode directly without needing to log into the app makes everything incredibly smooth. Most importantly, the connection is really stable. It hardly ever drops, and when it does, it reconnects on its own in seconds. Overall, after a lot of thorough testing, this travel router has definitely earned a spot as a keeper. The build quality feels great, the performance is top-notch, and the customer support went above and beyond.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer, a network engineer with years of experience in the aerospace industry, shares their experience with this travel router, stating it's pretty damn good. They were impressed by its solid range and the ease of setting up Wi-Fi thanks to the MLO configuration, which allows for a single BSSID across both 2.4 and 5 GHz bands. Our reviewer needed a temporary solution to get his family connected in a rental home after a plumbing disaster, and this router fit the bill perfectly. He notes that this client found it handled demanding network traffic without issues and appreciated the built-in AdGuard feature. The reviewer was so satisfied that he plans to make this router a standard part of his work travel kit. However, he did point out a few drawbacks. He found it misleading that it's advertised as a Wi-Fi 7 device despite lacking a 6 GHz radio. Our reviewer also mentioned that the device tends to get quite hot with the default fan settings, though this is easily adjusted. The biggest concern this client had was a potential memory leak in the latest firmware, causing memory usage to gradually increase over time, even with extra features disabled. Despite these cons, the reviewer concludes that this travel router is an excellent device for the vast majority of users. He was particularly impressed with the Wi-Fi repeater feature, which allows it to connect to hotel or airport Wi-Fi networks, even those with captive portals. This feature proved to be both reliable and fast, making this travel router a great choice overall.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.